Ciao, everybody. Welcome back to the Bianconeri Zone live show. It's a special one today. It's a debate show. Today's Friday, March 25th, 2022. With me is Alejandro Fancello, Davide Fafaro, and Justin Safaro. A lot of O's in the end of their last names. And I'm the only one that has an I. Julian Gennady, what's up? Okay. I know we're a bit late. Sorry about that. But if you can guess which one of us was late and the cause of the delay, you win. I don't know what you win, but you win.
It was Insigne and his bullshit. Like I'm sorry.
It was Justin. He was so crying. He was so crying about it. It's been 24 hours. Goddamn, just get over it. It's done.
I'm honestly, I know you're happy because you were cheering for a
I'm
loss.
not happy.
But like me, no, I know you were happy. You were happy. You were ready because you also wanted to crush my dreams of adding more Italian players to the club. And now at this point, we can't even talk about it.
You want those players at the club?
Are bums. Every single one. Jorginho, bum. Play. It's just I know it wasn't even part of the squad, right? So I can't even say that.
No, my mic is perfect. Stop it with the mic. It's I don't get it.
Oh man, everyone's just having issues. Me and Davide, the Canadians are having the fort right now.
Started out. Yeah. Squared away.
Okay, hold on. Before we start, Justin, do you have anything to get off your chest?
I'll be honest. I wanted to just stay away from the channel for like a week maybe and just take some time off because, dude, I'm crushed. I'm absolutely devastated. I'm getting old. I'm already old, but like, I mean, I know Davide's older than me, but I'm old. And
again with the age thing.
And I'm just, right, we're doing the age thing, but I'm getting old.
Right off the cusp.
Well, I mean, if you've been a part of this channel since the beginning, I've talked about how like the reason I'm so invested in Juventus, it has to do with I started with the Azzurri because of stuff like that, and like I know like a lot of people don't love international breaks. I actually love it. I love seeing the Azzurri play. No, even if it's against like crap bum state or whoever it is. We lost to a directional school, is what I said. They lost to a directional yesterday, and it's frustrating, and I can't do it anymore. But at the same time, like I mean, it's gonna piss me off, especially. I needed some normalcy. I needed not Juve. I keep saying Juve. Italy to end up making this World Series. This World Cup. I'm going all American here today. That's all I'm doing. I'm using American terminology. But I need some normalcy there to know that we're gonna be all right. Especially when potentially next World Cup, Italy. God damn it. United States, Canada, and Mexico can host together. And if we actually get that. And then they're not even playing here, I'm going to lose my crap. Because I'm going to buy the tickets. I'm going to spend an exorbitant amount of money to do this. And I don't even know where to go because there's going to be like 5 different locations per country. I don't know. Anyway, I'm still pissed as hell. You should be mad as hell. That's where we are. All right.
Well, before we debate, I always just could go around, do the round table and say, how's everyone else feeling? Ale, I know you don't care as much.
No, he cheered against them. He was wearing North Macedonia colors. I saw it. I don't know what their colors are. Red, white.
Your mic might be off. Oh, defend yourself.
You don't even know what colors they wear, but okay.
It's red with the yellow sun.
Yeah.
It's basically their flag.
It is. I'm over it. It's been 24 hours now. It's done.
Yeah.
They're not in it, so I move on. Next week is Inter. I don't know what the hell did I say. Like the World Cup is in 6 months, I think. Maybe then, when the World Cup starts, it will kick again. It will kick in again.
You know what? I'm just thankful that they're not playing in the winter. Like they don't have to play in the winter. I don't have to care in the winter. In the summer, it's more fun.
Yeah, and I would say it's positive that they don't. Just Chiesa will not force himself to play that thing. Locatelli will not go. Bonucci probably at the cup will not go mid-season. So yeah, it's a pity. Like I want them to be
that crazy tournament that they're gonna set up in the meantime.
That's never gonna.
Wasn't there
the Argentina-Italy one?
Yeah, or whatever.
No, it's the club. It's the clubs.
Yeah, it's just the club. So
it's a Serie A.
Yeah, Juve.
So Juventus is gonna have the best team possible.
I'm gonna win something outside of Italy.
Yeah,
finally, it's happening.
Okay. Davide, how are you feeling?
Oh, I'm good. I'm happy this week's over, and I'm here hanging out talking about football. So yeah, everything's good right now.
You're okay with Italy not advancing?
Oh, that was yesterday. Yeah, I'm over it.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Perfect. Okay, so Yeah, just assume.
Y'all are bums. Like, I can't do this. I'm so heated. I could probably do a whole bleeping show on it. I could do
Yeah.
a
I
whole
love the
show.
passion though. This is good. This is what we need.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Be
So-
angry. Just get angry. I want to see
Just
that.
an hour of me yelling and screaming about the Italian national team. And I would just say this: if Bernardeschi played, we won. We would have won
Yeah,
that match.
probably. If you
That's
one Juventus guy
that's the word on the
started,
street.
yeah, one Juventus guy would have started, they probably would have won.
He's just, Jeff,
Justin,
yeah.
sorry.
go ahead.
I also did warn you on Wednesday.
Yeah.
So we are declining.
Yeah.
And don't expect much.
Yeah, but you and Alejandro are the negative zone, the Bianconeri.
That was not
The
negative.
Bianconeri zone. And you
Yeah.
just tell me everything's bad, and you're pissing on my leg, and everything. All the stuff. That's all you do. Just urinate on everything.
And what happens?
I mean, usually it's right, except for you were right about Vlahovic. Yeah, it's easy to just be negative, and I'm mostly negative. Like, even
Haaland.
though the way I act is not. Yeah, Haaland. Yeah,
Yeah.
you told me Vlahovic was never going to happen, so you're usually wrong. I was expecting,
Dybala staying.
I
Ah,
thought
so
God
you
would
guys-
just
you guys
smile
are
on me.
idiots.
Just one time in my life, have God smile on me. Just one time. I mean, yeah, I have a wife and a kid who make me happy, but outside of sports wise, just smile at me one time. Give me one good thing. The Euros were fine, but
Yeah.
the World Cup's
like the thing that happened 8 months ago.
Yeah.
right. How the fuck do you go from 8 months ago to Euros to not even qualifying? Anyway, whatever.
Simply put, I think I said something yesterday about our starting front three is an MLS player and 2 mid-table players.
Yep.
And
Yeah.
that's the bottom line. You have an elite midfield, and you still can't score a goal. That is the
Yeah.
complete opposite with Juventus. Juventus has a
simple.
shite midfield, and they score a couple goals still.
And you also have a goalkeeper when the chips are down. Yeah, he did that in the Euros, the penalty saves.
Yeah.
But he has, let's be clear, he needs to save that ball. I'm sorry.
Yeah, 100%.
You need to save that ball. I don't care. If you're that guy, you save that ball. You didn't do it.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
Mhm.
I'm not gonna. He's to blame, but the blame
I'll
is.
live in the past with you. The background to my computer is still the photo when they were holding up the
Yep.
Euro Cup.
Yeah, the
So I've lived in the
Cannavaro
past.
or
It's
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, it actually it was until like a couple months ago. It was my background on my computer too, and then now it's the Bianconeri Zone, which at this point it's just all negativity. Which I really just we come in here and we just question, Alejandro. This is a little bit on the scene producing. Is there any chance that you could zoom me out at all, or is my big head that's as big as it's gonna be?
It was
It's just
possible.
gonna be this.
Wait, it was
It's gonna be
possible.
my giant freaking skull. Okay, I just want to make sure that's.
I was
it.
doing
It's like
that.
there's 2 small guys on the left and just 2 big heads on the right.
Yeah, it's just my giant.
I was trying to do that, but then someone decided to turn up 10 minutes late. So yeah, it is what it is now.
Well, honestly, you told me 6 o'clock. You can't really tell me 20 minutes before we start. Hey,
Oh,
we're
no,
gonna
no,
start
no, no,
2 minutes
no. I texted you.
I have a
when did I
child.
text you?
I have a career, and if you want to pay me better, then I can start showing up earlier.
Hey.
I barely show up for my day job on time.
I said 10
Your
minutes
mic's
before
up.
6, I will call. I call. Only Julian in the building on his own.
What else?
Davide was collecting maple syrup, he told me, so.
Yeah, I got a full liter today. I can't keep up. The sap is just coming out of those trees. It's flowing. It's prime time. I got to make the syrup.
People are waiting
Okay,
for the
bro.
Right
show.
out of the tree,
Yeah.
right?
Okay.
R-rated real fast.
Are we just gonna quick transition, or should we shout out some of our sponsors and stuff?
We'll do that later. Just go with the first question.
All right, let's go. Let's go. It is a debate show. There are 4 of us here. This is usually a channel where we mostly agree with things. So I tried to make as many questions as divisive as possible. So here we go. The first question. We'll just get right into it. So Italy did lose yesterday. They are definitely not going to a World Cup. There's a lot of stuff happening or mentioning about Chiellini not coming back next year. He's contracted for next year, but it's a 2-parter. Should Chiellini retire in June, or will he retire in June? So I want to know what you think is going to happen, and what do you think is actually going to happen. So who's directly to my right on the screen?
That's
It's me.
Alejandro, I believe.
Okay, you go first.
Yeah, I will make it quick because I talked about it yesterday with Davide Malik. So, should he retire? That's up to him. So, I'm not gonna Like that's something he needs to decide. Like, will Chiellini retire in June? I think he will. And before we went live, Romeo basically said the same thing again, because what else is there to play for? Like, he won everything. We're not in a position to win the Champions League. He plays 30% of the game if he's fit. Like, I think even for him at his age, I think it's like, what am I doing now? You know, he has done it all. I think the last 3 seasons, like, that's something I said to Davide. Like, he's my top 5 player in my top 5, but it feels like he already retired a bit because he's never ready to play.
Yeah.
Like, he doesn't play anymore. So I think the transition to retire will be smooth. You know, like, he will retire. It will be sad, but I think we're already prepared for it because he's not actually really playing. So I think he will retire because there's nothing else out there. And at his age, coming to training and not playing, being out so many times must be frustrating for a champion like him. So I think he will.
Okay. Davide?
Yeah, I don't see why he won't join Insigne at TFC. Everyone else is doing it. So he'll never come to America. Can't see that realistically. Should he? I don't know. You can't. Why tell him what to do? He can do whatever he wants, kind of idea, right? So nobody should tell him that he should retire. If he's got something left in him, then sure, it's his life. He'll do what he wants. But will he? I think he's a smart enough man. He's pretty intelligent. I think he knows when to quit, and I can see him definitely hanging up the boots this year.
Okay, short and sweet. Justin.
I think me personally, I look at it, and I think somebody, I can't remember on Twitter, said it, but put it in pretty good terms. What does he have left to play for at this point? There's really no reason. Juve aren't gonna. I mean, I'm not gonna trick myself anymore into thinking they're gonna get past around 16 until I see it happen. It's just gonna be one of those things where until I see it happening, it will never happen again. Who knows how long it'll take? But at the same time, you can play for that. What do you go get? Add another Scudetto potentially down on your list. That's fine, I guess. But at the same time, the only other thing he could really do, because 4 years out is so long, there's no chance you're really going to be. If you're this injured in this situation right now, if you're really worried about a World Cup, that's not going to happen. By then, you're going to be 40. Like, you're not Buffon. You can't really play in that position. And then also, I mean, what are you going to do? Give it 2 years to go try to win another Euro? Go out on top when it comes to the Euro. You won the Euro. You shined in that. Hang it up. I think at this point, the best thing for him to do would just be to retire, take a, like I said, an office job, a management, whatever position at Juventus, and really use what you can there to help work toward the future and help build off of what you already or trying to.
Yeah, that's what I was going to ask next. If he doesn't continue this season with Juventus, does he retire? Does he go upper management, or does he go to crap Serie A team or FC Cincinnati?
He's not playing Serie A.
He was linked to, right? He was linked to FC Cincinnati or something.
Yeah, you can't go to our rival Cincinnati over here in Louisville. You can't do that. You can't be going to Cincinnati. I like the Eagles.
No, I don't think anybody needs to go that direction.
No, but
yeah, Cincinnati.
He will not play in Serie A. He won't play Serie A.
Okay.
You already said that.
Most likely, it's most likely he'll go upstairs then.
I think so.
Yeah,
there are rumors about MLS.
I mean, MLS could be an option, but I feel like with his injuries already being a problem, him being out so long, what would be the point to come? I don't know Chiellini's personal connections and all the people he knows. Obviously, Del Piero's in America all the time, but when it comes to other guys, who else is there? What's the point in transporting your life that you have all this life in Turin? Why would you want to come live in America and, like I said, crap bum Cincinnati or something like that, or somewhere, unless you're going to maybe New York or LA, where it's you could have a fun life while you're there. What's the point?
I think the quality of food in Cincinnati just wouldn't meet his standard.
Yeah, that's true.
Ranch dressing. Do they have ranch dressing?
Don't get me started on ranch dressing. That stuff's the worst.
Okay, so we're pretty much all in agreement that we're leaning towards him going upper management.
Yeah,
I think it's the smart decision on his part.
Do you think it's right away, or do you think it's gradual?
I think it's right away. If he retires, I think it's right away.
Yeah,
I believe that.
So now when I watch games or any Juventus game, I'm going to see him beside Nedved and Rubene and Cherubini and Agnelli. All those guys, they're going to take out a whole section by themselves now.
I think he's gonna have more
How
like
much
a
more-
quiet role, like not that in the spotlight, in my opinion.
Okay.
This is what I think.
How much more hair do you think he can
Yeah.
lose doing this? Like he's just gonna be pure bald by the time
Yeah.
he's dealing with the management situation. Anyway,
Yeah. Okay. So not a very good start to a debate show. Everyone agreed. Good job, guys.
well, did you expect me to disagree? Was I the one that you
No.
thought would be disagree?
I
didn't know.
I'm gonna say I'm gonna put my 2 cents in. I wouldn't mind if he stayed another year because he has a contract, and if he stayed, he's still gonna be third or fourth choice, and I think he's okay with that role now.
He doesn't really have a contract. It's an option. If the club say no, it's no.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a club option.
Yeah, it's an option. Yeah.
Oh, okay, he's done that. I thought okay.
Well,
Yeah.
No, if he
I mean-
wants to play, Agnelli will say play. I think.
yeah,
Okay.
they'll figure it out. But I guess the only way that I would look at it, the only reason I would really tell him to stay was kind of the same reason like 2 years ago, and I don't think it's really pertinent now because before my thinking was he could help with the other center backs, the younger guys, to
Yeah.
get them, in the defense and get them more in line. Now you got Delict, and Delict has had more than enough experience and time.
Oh yeah.
And he is a leader when it comes to
Yeah.
that position now.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I'd be fine if he stayed though. I don't think he has to retire.
I will ask you that. If he stays and we bring nobody in, are you still fine with it?
If we bring nobody in,
Yeah. You
so
say
do
like
you
this.
think then that's an issue, obviously. But if Rudiger's coming in and Chiellini stays still, I'm okay with that.
I don't believe that.
No, I'm just saying I'm okay.
Yeah,
with
of
it.
course. Yeah. If the club say we can pay that, fine. But I
Yeah.
don't believe it.
Yeah.
I don't even. What's Juve going to put 40 million into Rudiger right now?
I don't
we
believe
don't
that
need to talk
story.
about
Yeah.
that right
I don't believe that story.
Okay.
Oh, like
Yeah.
the 30 mil.
Nobody's paying
Yeah.
30
As a sign bonus,
Yeah.
Yeah, it's so
nobody's doing that.
stupid. Like,
that's crazy.
I would literally tell him to go F himself. Like, if he was
Yeah.
on the phone and he was asking for that.
Also,
No.
That bothers me actually. Like if that's real, that really bothers me.
Yeah.
really
Yeah.
quickly, because everybody was reporting it was Tuttosport. It wasn't Tuttosport. Tuttosport was just saying, based on English sources, rumors. That's where the story
Yeah.
started off. And people were just putting out Tuttosport out there. So that story already was fishy. I put it out there because,
Okay.
well, it was news, but it was fishy from the start.
Yeah. Classic English. We'll move on to our next one. This one I think will get some people going. You have to pick one between Berardi or Zaniolo. And Davide, we'll start with you. You have to pick one.
I don't like Berardi at all.
Fair.
Like I just by process of elimination, I'm taking Zaniolo.
Oh,
I just want to take Berardi. No, I don't think he's right. And I'm not trying to trash him.
yeah.
And
I am.
Okay. So
Okay.
like no, he's got some sort of quality, and at the end of the day, I've never made it to that level. So who am I to say? So like he's obviously got a level of skill that you have to appreciate, but I just don't want him on my team.
Yeah.
He's got the proper level of skill and mentality to be on
Yep.
Juventus. So I just don't want him. Zaniolo, typical caveats, those 2 ACL injuries,
Yeah.
those freak everyone out. Otherwise, I don't know. He's okay. I guess it depends on how much you get him for
Yeah.
and what the other realistic options are. So choice, just don't give me Berardi.
Fair. Okay, Justin, you go.
Okay, yeah, I think we know what Berardi's his qualities are, and it's Sestina. It's just trash. It's absolute garbage. And we don't need it at the club. We have enough people who can't score. We have Bernardeschi. We have enough guys who don't know how to attack. We don't need to add Berardi into this equation. It doesn't make any sense to me. If I'm going to go after somebody, it's going to be Zaniolo. One of the reasons I'm going to add Zaniolo is because obviously when he is at the top of his game, he's borderline unstoppable. He's just plowing through guys in the attack, and I like what he can do. Obviously, there's the injury issue. Here's the thing. We talked about injury issues in the club having enough players that have injury issues, especially when you had Dybala. Dybala's gone now. Dybala's not going to be here. So I think, to me, it's okay to have a Zaniolo who maybe he'll miss, hopefully a lot less games than Dybala did and has. But at the same time, I think you got rid of your one player. You're not doubling down on 2 players that are playing in the same area of the field that could be injured. consistently. I think at this point, I like Zaniolo. I think he can be solid for the attack, and I think Bernardi can go F himself. And
Oh, jeez.
I'm sorry, I'm done with him. I never want to see him. I don't want to see, what's he, 28 years old? 28 years old, done nothing, bum, been at Sassuolo, never went to a big club, never did anything with himself. I'm done with him. I don't need him. I don't ever want to see him again. I will boo him if I'm in the stands, and I'll just boo the entire game. I guess it would be, what is it? What do they do? What is it in Europe? Snaps or what
whistle. They whistle.
Whistle. I will whistle my ass off the entire game. I'll blow a freaking vuvuzela at him. Just the entire match.
Burardi. Ale.
So, Justin said he doesn't score. He scores a lot. Like in Serie A, he
Shut
scores.
The hell up. He does not score when it
Scores
matters.
a lot. But if I need to pick one of the two, it's obviously Zaniolo. Because Berardi said no once. So, and we know why he said no. He was comfy at Sassuolo. He's the guy. Nobody can, bench him because he's the main guy. He's the captain. He has a good wage, almost 3 million euros at Sassuolo. I think that's already crazy. But yeah, he has a good wage. He's the guy. No pressure at all at Sassuolo. What's the pressure? Like nothing. He will score you a lot of goals in Serie A. When he's the main guy, when he never feels like somebody's going to take my spot, when you see him at the higher level, it looks awful. It looks sad. Like, I'm not going to lie. It looks actually sad to watch him play. It's slow. He takes forever to be this guy, to put in a cross. Like, everything he does, I'm like, I said it yesterday to Davide. Imagine him playing a Champions League game away to Liverpool or City. That's just imagining it. It's sad. Like we already have a Rabiot doing that, being slow in decision making and stuff. Berardi ain't it. Like it's not even close. He can score 1,000 goals in Serie A. I don't care. He's not that guy. So I'll pick Zaniolo, but not for 40, 50 mil. I will not go for Zaniolo when you have other options in Europe for less money. And I tweeted out today, like the club, like we got linked with the Feyenoord player, and I was like, why? I don't get it. Like you have those players in that position.
It's international break. That's why.
But even I would say McKennie. Like why do we got McKennie? Like is he more special than what we have in youth setup or just loaned out? Is he? Like if we were being honest, I don't believe that.
No, McKinney's all about. It's just about he's American. I thoroughly believe that. It's because he's American.
Maybe yeah,
and he's
but
a solid American.
Before he joined, did everybody knew him in America?
No, but it's a marketing thing. If you say, "Oh, there's an American that's playing for Juventus," hey, people in America, I can say that because I know there's a few people here in Louisville, Kentucky, who don't give a shit about soccer. No offense, guys, they don't. And I try to tell them they know Weston McKennie and they know that he plays for Juventus now, and half of them don't even know what Juventus is.
Okay,
and
great.
That's the same with Alphonso Davies in Canada because nobody cares about soccer. It's all hockey. But you mentioned Alphonso Davies, and they've at least heard of this name.
Yeah,
okay, that's fair, but still, like. If you want to go that route, you're gonna struggle. Like I don't care, but it is what it is. But yeah, I tweeted out saying if you want to spend 25 or more on players outside of Europe, outside of Italy or in Italy, when you have those players for free playing in your youth setup or loaned out, the club shouldn't come out and saying, "Oh, but money is short. We need to." How do you say? We need to sell players. Don't do that.
Yeah.
Nobody's telling you to pay 20 million for a Feyenoord player who's good, but nothing special. Not even close. And Hanim, before we went live, he tweeted at me, it's because Gravenberg is going to Bayern as an alternative. I'm like, if that's an alternative, quality, talent-wise, Jesus Christ. I don't know who made that list. If that's one and that's two, like you slept for 2 years because something is wrong with that list. If he's one and that Feyenoord player is two, I'm sorry, you need to fire your scouts. So I will pick Zaniolo, but not for that money. No chance. And also, Juve on Instagram, they quote tweet, they tagged Sule and said, "Keep making us proud." I'm like, Jesus Christ, poor guy. You
play his ass.
If you just look at the comments, I'm like, he's gonna read that comments. Like, don't do it. Proud of
yeah.
You stick him in the under 23s. When you're gonna sell Dybala or like free, Bernardeschi's gonna walk, and probably Sule will be loaned out to, I don't know. He's playing for Argentina. He's called up for the Argentina first squad. He's playing for the under 23s of Juventus. Like, sit back and think about that. That's the situation.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It's insane.
Can I time out real quick?
Sure.
Alejandro looks annoyed. I just want to say this. All I want to say is, guys, there's 40 people in this chat, and we don't have any likes. Make sure you hit the like button, hit the subscribe button if you haven't already, hit the bell icon to stay notified for all of my videos. And then also, one of the things that I really want to bring up right now is, of course, you want to check out, was it in Serie A Fantasy? Make sure you're getting on there. They're linked in the description, as well as Sporting. Also, if we're talking about guys who score goals, Bernardi may score goals in the Serie A, but so does Immobile, and he doesn't do shit. He's a bum. Let's go. All right.
Yeah, I agree with that. I just like that was my point. They score in Serie A. They don't do that in the big stage. So, there's an issue.
Justin, you have to understand. Insigne is going to be my new boy playing for TFC. You can't trash on him like that.
I know. I'm going to. I haven't really touched Insigne that much, mainly because he's here in the video.
Yeah, I was gonna say you guys.
I don't want to upset him. He can mute me whenever he wants, so I'm not gonna do it. But
as soon as I get his jersey, I'm wearing it for everyone.
Send
you gotta Photoshop it on Alejandro's body.
It'd be fantastic.
So I'm gonna give my answer. And
No, we don't care.
Because mine's actually different to you guys. Because you know that feeling you have for Berardi? I had that feeling for Zaniolo. I don't care if he's that talented.
No, but you made us pick.
No, I know. I'm picking Berardi.
Yeah, but okay, but like I think the same about Zaniolo, but I'm just saying.
No, I'm saying for Justin had that same the energy of
okay.
Shit, blah blah blah. And I'm saying, listen, this guy's got 14 goals this year, or whatever. He scores in Serie A. Great. I don't care if he doesn't do it for Italy. It's Juventus.
Yeah, but we play Champions League.
Okay, great. He doesn't have to be the main man here, though.
Who's going to be then the main
man?
Vlahovic will be the main man. He can coast on the right and then do his thing. I'm just saying, out of those two, Zaniolo is. I don't think he's going to be good under Max Allegri. I don't think he has the testa for it, and I think Berardi's more coachable. So I'm saying for this team, with this coach, I get he's older. I get, like we discussed the other day, Kulusevski went out and he's younger, and then we're bringing Berardi in. That doesn't make sense asset management-wise. But neither does bringing a guy who's not going to be as coachable, doesn't produce goals or contribute goals, and has no ACLs. I'm sorry, that's a massive factor.
You know that GIF I've sent you recently of Will Ferrell and Anchorman, where he's just sitting there like,
yeah,
it's like, and he throws a punch. That's me right now.
Yep.
That's me sitting across the table. Sitting whatever in the live.
Yeah.
Those are fine points. I just don't personally believe that. He's not. I guess Bernardi, you can't really say he's old because he's 28, but he feels to me much older and feels like it's gonna. I feel like his regression is going to come quicker than maybe Zaniolo may have another one in him. I feel like, obviously, besides ACL, I feel like Zaniolo could have some.
I would love to see Zaniolo score 10 plus Serie A goals as a forward. I would love to see that.
Okay. That's. I'm just going to shut this off. just leaving the video.
To be honest, I think he only played one full Serie A season ever.
Yeah, that's fair. That's also a contributing factor.
Yeah, okay, but that's fair. But like, if a new coach comes in, besides Mancini gets sacked or like steps down, a new coach comes in, Zaniolo will be in that squad. I don't think Berardi's gonna be in that squad.
I don't think half those guys are gonna be in the squad.
I agree, but Zaniolo will be. Will be. Keane will be. Those players will be.
But they have to be because they're youth. You have to try something else.
Yeah, but Berardi's 28. I don't think he's gonna cut the mustard because at the biggest stage, and we talked about it when Chiesa came in. After he came in, Chiesa, okay, it's different, but at the biggest stage, he just ain't it. Like he doesn't have it. And Zaniolo, we don't know if he has it because he hasn't got the opportunity to show it at the big stage.
Okay, so here we go. If they're both 35 million, who are you taking?
Zaniolo. Because
I think pure talent, he's better. Yeah, he has the numbers.
And I agree with you. I 100% agree with you.
So he has the numbers, but you said he's not going to perform under Allegri. Keep in mind, Berardi is the main man at Sassuolo. If he comes at Juve, he's not going to be the main man. He's not going to score 14 goals. It will be 6, 7. That's it. You know what I mean?
Still more than...
And I think Zaniolo will hit that number also.
I would rather keep Bernardeschi than pay anything for Berardi.
I agree. No, wait. Just don't keep Bernardeschi and don't get Berardi. Just don't.
No, that's optimal. But like, what
No.
if?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
So I need to choose between Berardi, Zaniolo, and Bernardeschi. That was not the question.
Yeah. No, I like that you brought some negativity here, Julian, to my dream. No, yeah, I love that you came in here just to crush my dream of Zaniolo. You know, I want to have like who I view as like I term them as brick bleep houses. So you have Vlahovic in the front, in the middle you can have Zaniolo, in the back you got Delict. To me, it's perfect. Those are the three that I need. Obviously, if all their ACLs go out, we're not going to be in business. But at the same time, we'll see how it goes.
He's already gone though. They're already gone for him twice.
That's true. I mean, hey, shut up. Anyways, shut up, Dad. Anyway, I actually do have a question. Well, I have a question to add in. Maybe I'll just wait till the very end to ask you guys because I have one that interests me. Alejandro's just trying to get me to shut up. All right, let's keep going.
No, it's bad because no, I'm not gonna lie. I had a question, but I forgot it.
Oh, really?
I had a very good one, actually a good one, but I forgot it.
Sounds really good.
Do you want me to wait till the end, or do you want me to do it now? Wait till the end.
No, do it now.
Okay. Here's my question that I would ask you guys. I don't really have an answer for this, but basically my question is, and sorry, Julian, I know you put together all these questions, so I'm sorry to interrupt. But it says, my question is Juventus and the club's failure to develop young talent to blame for Italy's downfall? Like, would you put Juventus up there in one of the... Yeah.
Can you repeat the question?
Most money.
Is Juventus and the club's failure to develop young Italian talent to blame for Italy's downfall?
Okay, I would say no, because Juve don't develop young Italian talent. They just buy ready-made players from other Italian clubs who develop them for us. So I would say no, but I think not having Juve players in that squad plays a big role. Like a massive role. If Chiellini would have started, Bonucci and Chiesa would have started, they would have won that game. Easily, in my opinion. And and again, Mancini and Bassoni, they had nothing to do yesterday. So let out Chiellini and Bonucci. Just Chiesa.
Yep.
They would have won that game. And people talk about Barella and all those guys. He's been on decline. He's playing quite badly since the middle of the Euros. He hasn't recovered ever since. He's not playing well this season, you know? So, like, the history shows that Italy wins thing when the squad is like the half filled with Juve players. It's just what it is.
Yeah. Yep. But that's what I was about to bring up. I was going to say, is you look at every successful Italian national team, you could almost say the backbone of those teams are made up of Italian players. Or Italian, Juventus players. Obviously, Italian players. Obviously, yeah.
That's true. It is.
Sorry, I was going to say, I think Juventus has somewhat of an influence on that, though, like in terms of the youth, because they have so much money that they can put into systems.
Oh, yeah. Okay, that's true.
They can do that, too. Like, you see, Fagioli's making the national team, or he's getting call-ups now. He hasn't played for Juventus yet. Like, Rovella's been playing. Moretti's been playing. Like, these guys are playing. It's really... At some point, I know we buy ready-made players, but you can't do that anymore. You need to put, like, you just complained about Sule.
Yeah.
These guys need to start playing.
I agree.
Like, Sandro Tonali's the next best center midfielder we have. Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Are you kidding? Like, everyone's hyping him up. Are you kidding me? I think Juventus has, like, they have to shoulder or put the shit on their shoulder, and they have to carry some of this load, the majority of this load, just because they have so much money.
Imagine Zaniolo and Tonali on the pitch at the same time. Like, how many yellow cards happen there?
10 minutes.
Yeah. I say JJ13. Yeah, I do know that Immobile is former Juve, and Bernardi is also. There was a time when I thought highly of Immobile. I do not anymore, and that's it. That's
Jesus
it.
Christ.
There was a time where I regret it. I mean, yeah, just because I bought into the hype of performing well in the City. I guess it really doesn't mean that much when you look at it.
Well, you scored 16 penalties in that one season, got 36 goals. Holy crap. I'd look good in that league.
That's true.
Yeah.
That says a lot. Okay. All right. Anyway, that was just my main question.
Yeah.
Something that I thought of that, Anyway, let's go.
Next.
Yeah, next.
Okay, so question 3. How would the club replace or how should the club replace Dybala? Without out just pure right winger, if we go 4-3-3, or another creative influencer, or like / advanced midfielder, like similar to a luxury player, like what Dybala was, or just your classic your classic winger. Who started last time?
David
started last time. Okay, so
Oh,
Justin,
so it means,
go.
that means I go first.
Oh yeah.
And I probably have the least to really bring to the table when it comes to this. Firstly, I mean,
Good,
I guess
get yours out of the way.
yeah, just get my stupid response out of the way, then we move on to people that know what they're talking about. I guess I would probably look at more seriously at a right winger for that position, just because you can go and they're that they're going to get other midfielders during this Mercado. So I just think you can focus in on that position instead of somebody who I view be more that didn't really have a place like Dybala does.
Yep,
that's it. That's really all I'm going to say.
Sure. Yeah. I think David is next.
Yeah, I think we've kind of agreed, or I've at least heard it between the fans that we don't really want a luxury player like that. It doesn't fit, at least with Allegri in the system that we're working.
Yeah.
I can't see us wanting to go that route. It just doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
Different manager, different situation, maybe, but right now, no, it's got to be an out-and-out winger. I mean, if we're getting rid of Bernardeschi, we got rid of Kulusevski already. Chiesa is not going to be back at the beginning of the season. You have to get more wingers. You just have to. So yeah, out-and-out winger.
Okay. And Ali.
Yeah, winger. Because
Yep.
if we get that type of player, I think we will see a lot of 4-4-2s, and I don't want to see that.
What creative player?
Yeah, you know
saying,
what Allegri's going to do. So
yeah.
And again, we had Dybala, and how many times a season did we hear, like, where do you play Dybala? Like, when Pirlo came in, when Sarri came in, it was the same thing all over and again. And going off this season, or especially the last few months, I think he's what Allegri wants is 4-3-3, but he doesn't really have the players to play 4-3-3. He doesn't have a right winger.
Yeah.
He doesn't have a right winger. Yeah, you can play Quadrado there, but like it will be slow.
Toast.
Yeah, like it's not that Dybala cannot play that position because he will drop in and will be like two up top. Like, it will be a mess. So I want a right winger, but you need to play a 4-3-3, like a real 4-3-3. Don't make a makeshift. Like, remember when somebody said, what player was it? Someone in the chat said he's a defensive winger. What player was that?
Oh, do you remember those days? Like, people were saying now, I was define a defensive winger.
Who was that? Was it? Oh, you were talking about Chiesa or something.
I know who it was. It was freaking Maria who said to go play the 4-4-2, and then Julian scared her off, and she never came back to the channel. Like, she never came back again, or at least she hasn't commented, because she doesn't want to get called out by Julian again in his hate ass ways. Anyway.
But no, I want a winger because we need a winger, like, regardless, in my opinion. But I think he wants to play 4-3-3, so we need a winger and we need a quality one, like an actually quality right winger.
So let's talk about Zobzalai. He's not a true winger, so
No,
would you
he's
still
not.
be okay with him coming in?
If you bring in a real winger, still, yeah.
Okay.
If not,
So where would you play? Where would you play a guy like Zobzalai then?
Yeah, like I don't like it's Allegri. He's not gonna play 4-3-3 50 games in a season. He's not.
Yeah. Okay.
So you can shift things around.
Yep. It's because an out-and-out right winger may not be as creative as like a player to directly replace Dybala in terms of luxury player, but
Johnny said Barati on the right wing.
No, we've been through that.
Yeah. But so are we going to be expecting our midfielders to be the more creative outlet?
Excuse me?
So since Dybala was our creative player,
Yeah.
correct?
Yeah.
He was playing as a right winger of sorts.
Yeah.
The right winger coming in won't be as creative as Dybala because obviously that's not possible because they play a different style of play. They play a different position. Will our midfield have to be that creative influence now? And who the hell's going to do that?
I think bringing in a real right winger, he could be more creative than Dybala, and in a 4-3-3.
Yeah.
Yeah, a real right winger, like a proper one, like an Anthony or a Felix. You know, I think.
Do you think Anthony is more creative in terms of creating goals than Dybala?
In a 4-3-3, yeah, I think that. Yeah.
Okay.
In the long term, yeah, I do.
Okay.
Because when Dybala plays, it's not a 4-3-3. Like it isn't.
No, it's not. You're right. It's
so he plays behind
yeah.
Vlahovic and whoever plays on the right,
yeah,
Morata most likely. So it's not really a 4-3-3.
YFG saying Adama Traore is the defensive attacking winger.
What?
So there you go.
I don't know.
Hey guys, I just wanted to tune in here and just ask you guys for a couple things. We're looking at it right now. There's about 40 people still regularly in the chat right now, and we still only have about 30 likes. So if you guys could just get that up to maybe about 40, that would be wonderful. That'd be splendid. And if I could get those TPS reports, that'd be great. Anyway, thanks guys.
Crazy Ray agrees with
on
me.
a Friday night. What did you say, Ale?
I said Crazy Ray agreed with me. He said, I love Di Maria for 2 seasons.
There you go.
Oh yeah. And that's decent too. That hasn't been mentioned enough, I think.
On a very good deal, I said, like not on a crazy deal.
Yeah, it has to be a nice contract.
Yeah.
Are we okay then? We can move on from the right winger thing because you guys pretty much agreed.
Yeah, I just want to say welcome into the agreement show where we just ask questions and we all agree on the same thing. And we never fight nor argue or anything. We just
this next one, hold on. This next one we might disagree.
All right.
I'm hoping we disagree.
Hi, splendid. Let's go.
Jesus.
Okay, so number 4. Would you classify Federico Chiesa as an elite or very good player? Sorry, we'll start with Ale. Elite or very good?
I don't think anyone. Oh my God! Wait, somebody will disagree. I know.
Don't speak in generalities.
He's not elite. He's very good. He's elite when he plays for the Azzurri because the rest are crap. You know. So he looks for elite. Elite is Mbappe. That's elite.
No. Time out. No, Mbappe is generational. That's another tier.
Yeah. How many tiers are you gonna make?
Well, there's Mo Salah who's elite. There's Mbappe who's generational.
Okay, so he's still not elite. If Mo Salah is elite,
1 to 7, what's very good?
Sorry.
Yeah,
on a scale of 1 to 7, what's very good?
Yeah, like
I'll say 4 or 5.
Okay. I just need a measuring stick.
Yeah.
I need to be prepared for my own answer.
Yeah.
Okay.
Confused, but okay. So it's generational, elite, and then it's very good.
Yes.
According to you. Okay, so he's very good. Because if you say elite is Mo Salah and generational is Mbappe, then he's very good. If he goes out and does what he has done in the Champions League consistently moving forward, I'll put him in elite. If he does that, if he starts scoring double figures season in season out, assist, then yeah. But at the moment, he's very good, but he's not elite. I'm not going to go there.
Davide.
Okay, on my ridiculous scale of 1 to 7, I guess I'll put him in at like a 5.6.
Okay.
He's almost there. I know, ridiculous.
Elite-ish.
He has what it takes to be elite, but then he got injured, and he never really took that next step for me. I mean, he got that Euro. He showed up to Juve and killed it, in my opinion. He is, in terms of like up and coming players, he's my favorite. I love him. I just love his name too, Freddie Church. Like, it's just love it. And I almost, if I wasn't so drunk over the holidays, I would have got his jersey on sale when I could actually afford it. things happen. But anyways, yeah, he will be elite. He just has to get back healthy, hopefully not trashed because of his injuries, and he will just continue on. And yes, give it another couple years, he will be that elite guy. He is going to be the best player that Italy has, hands down. Calling it.
I think he is already.
Probably already, but
sorry, he's the most game-breaking player.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say Verratti's still the best player, but like when Verratti goes, which is probably soon, it'll be Chiesa. 100%, I agree.
Yeah, and he can even throw Chiellini in there too. Yeah. So bit of debate, but give that a couple years, he will be the best.
Yeah. Okay.
Let's hear from the president of the Italian fan club now.
Okay, don't let Hate Ass Alley come in here. And I said Alley like I'm freaking. That's the most American way I pronounced his name ever before. Don't let Hate Ass Alley come in here and tell you and undersell you on the greatness that is Federico Chiesa. Federico straps on those boots one at a time. He's just like you, but he's not at all. He's 10 times better than either. He has more talent in his left nut than you have an entire body. Anyway, I'll be honest. I just wanted to go on a rant. I kind of agree with everybody. He had the potential to be elite. Like when I was saying this, when his first season under Pirlo at Juventus, he was shining. Obviously, you had Ronaldo there, but he scored 11 goals himself, I think. He came in and played really well. Expected him to do a lot more this season. Unfortunately, he got injured, and I'll say this: Davide said he expected him to take the next step. I'd argue he didn't even get back to the place that he was at for Juventus the year prior. Mm-hmm. And that's where I was kind of disappointed in him. He's still obviously my favorite, favorite Italian player right now. To me, I think he is the most important, the key piece to Italy in their success right now. But I also think that he's got a long way to go. And obviously he's recovering right now and his left leg looks like a chicken strip. But right now he needs to get better. But Italy needs him to be better. And Juve definitely need him to be better to do anything in the UCL. Because if he's not, then you're going to war with Vlahovic, and now you lose out on Dybala. You need another piece to really hold that in together, so that way he can do something. So I'm going to say he's very good, but it's lower than I originally would have said before, just because I don't know where he is right now. We talk about injured players all the time. We talk about Zaniolo and we're worried about him. I'm probably in the same place with Chiesa right now. Can he get back to being what Juve need him to be? I don't know right now.
Yep. Going back to your point about when he came back from the Euro Cup, he was not good. Like, let's not sugarcoat it. He was not good the first 3 months of the season.
Yeah.
I'm blaming
that. Okay.
Sorry.
Yeah. And that is why he's not elite. You can't be great for a month. You can't be great for 2 months in the season and consider yourself elite. Mo Salah is elite because he scores 5 goals a month and contributes like 6 or 7 goals a month. That's why he's elite. Chiesa is not there yet. I hate to be a hater, but I don't think he'll ever get to that level. I don't think he'll ever get to contributing 6 or 7 goals per month per season or every month of the year. The consistency is never had it, and yes, it's a big detriment that he's now torn his knee. And will he come back? All that stuff. Same questions like Justin brought up against Zaniolo. But when he's on his game, he's frightening. He's frightening. Yeah. You saw he came back after his little shitty hip flexor injury in the winter, and against Napoli, he came and he was the best player on the park by a mile. But it sucks. I don't know how players can be like it blows my mind how you can get here, but you can also be like right there, not even touching the balls in some games. It's crazy.
But to be honest, I remember the first games how we needed to play under Allegri. Like, it's not gonna help. I don't see Mo Salah helping out Robertson consistently.
No.
Wait. No. Yeah, Robertson. No, Trent. Excuse me.
Yeah, Trent.
He's on the right.
Side,
I don't see that consistently, and Chiesa was doing that. Remember that Spezia game in the first half? It was shocking. Like, he was playing left back.
But again, at the same time, does he really have to do that?
Yeah, 100%. The way we play, I like it's name the player. They all do it under Allegri, so I think it's something he's asking for. I do believe that because it's not the first time we've seen this or the first player. So I think but I think if they're really gonna invest in the right winger, it's gonna look different. It should look different. Like you cannot tell the club invest in the right winger and then say, but he's gonna track back. He needs to help the shield or something like that. Like you cannot do that. So it's just a bit of hope now, I would say, but just seeing the line, seeing the line.
I just need to bring up something right now, and it's that we have 48 people in the chat, and we have 34 freaking likes. I asked just for 10 more. Get us to 40. That's all I ask. We're doing this out of the kindness of our hearts, right? It's free. You just sit there. I mean, there's some people that help us with the channel, wink, wink. If you want to consider joining a member, becoming a member, you can hang out like Davide and the other guys are doing on the channel with us. But all you gotta do is hit that like button. It's free. It costs nothing. Like I said, go slap up your grandma. Go in the other room. Grab grandma's phone. Slap her up a little bit. Hit that like button. Make sure she's subscribed. And then we're good to go. Okay. What do you want to say?
For the record, my mother subscribed. So
yeah, she slapped her up. Yeah, Davide's a team player. He goes and he'll slap his mama up. That's what he has to do. He had to do it, and he got it done. I hope she's watching.
Oh, that's funny. Okay, so
you can always tell it's funny when he says it monotonely. That's funny. And then we continue. Okay,
yeah, he had enough. It's clear.
Before we move on, there's someone who asked, "Is Vlahovic pretty much the exact same question as the Chiesa one?"
No, it's the same.
Where's Vlahovic?
It's the same. For now, it's the same for me.
Same. Okay.
Yeah, he needs to show it in Europe.
Yeah.
Or consistently.
You guys?
Same scale?
I mean,
yeah, same scale. By the way, YFG was throwing in another port of his own scale, so that was crazy.
Oh, I missed that.
Yeah, you put like phenomenal or something on his.
Oh, the phenomenal. Yeah. I asked him on a scale of 1 to 14, where's that set?
Oh yeah, there you go. I see it.
I mean, if it's me, you all have so many ridiculous terminology. So there's generational. Is elite under generational, or is there another like 5 between there?
Well,
okay, just want to make sure.
Me, under generational is elite. That's it. For
I
one,
make a flow chart.
Something else.
We need a flow chart
you have
to figure this out.
We need to freaking. It's like a Venn diagram mixed in with a pie chart. I don't know what's going on here. All right, so I'm gonna say. I'm tempted to lean more toward, and I guess a lot of this has to do with my expectations more than maybe what I've seen. So maybe it should be a little bit closer to very good. I'd say elite, just because we've seen what he does when it comes to his ability to score at Fiorentina. He showed it a little bit at the beginning, but he slacked lately at Juventus. And my problem is when we're determining who's elite and who's very good, I almost want to say they're playing with and I say handicap, I don't mean like a good handicap, a bad handicap in the situation, because they're playing with Juventus, who they don't have anybody who will help create anything for them. So they're doing it all on their own. And I've seen Chiesa, and what I love is Chiesa and Vlahovic are two of the guys that will do it on their own. Like they will actually go and do what I expected, when I used to crush Ronaldo day in and day out on the channel, because he would just sit around looking pissed off and crying because nobody's helping him. Vlahovic and Chiesa are two guys who will try to make their own thing happen.
I'm throwing McKennie. I'm throwing your boy in. McKennie does it too.
Yeah. Yeah, that is true. Yeah, I think I've been more lax because he's American or whatever, that I want to be harder on McKinney almost, but it's true. There are two guys that will actually do stuff like that. So I tend to say, I want to say Vlahovic is elite, but the reason we're not seeing as much as we should see right now is because of the midfield and the situation that we're at right now with all the injuries.
Okay. Sorry, David, did you answer?
No, I'll throw one in quick. Yeah, just I'm not going to put him quite at elite yet. Just because he's got to fine tune his technique a little bit.
Oh,
he's not
100%.
quite there. Yeah, once he fine tunes that, he'll be there as well.
Yeah. Okay. So we'll move on from our scale talk.
I need more of
YFG has written in stone his scale. It's generational, world class, elite, great, good, average, bad.
There's no very good now.
So where's Bernadeschi?
I
Crap.
feel like world class.
I will add a new
I
tier.
feel like
Crap.
world class and elite. I feel like world class and elite are kind of like interchangeable a little bit. They're like synonyms a little bit to me. Like it's hard for me really, and I understand what YT's saying, but it's just hard for me to be like generational. You can tell the difference between generational and elite.
Yeah,
I don't know if
If you go by the FIFA route, world class is an 82 rating.
that's fair. That's a good point.
That's way worse than elite then.
Oh yeah, no, it is for sure.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, because world class just means you play for the world, like at national level, like for say not Italy anymore, but say like Macedonia. If you play for Macedonia, you'd be rated at 82.
Oh, all right. Those are makeshift. We got makeshift tiers here.
All right, we did get to 40 likes, so thank you everybody who did that. We can. I'll stop yelling at you, Baba Tunde, and I apologize. I probably butchered that, and that probably sounded horrible. Whenever a white American says anything, just pass. Give you a pass. But thank you.
I love you trying to pronounce Zoblasai. I watched that video today.
I looked at it, and I the video. I was late getting home to do the video today. Alejandro can like. He was not happy with me. I'm kidding, but I got here late and I looked at it and I was like, I'm just gonna wing it. So I got through 3 slides and I'm like, at some point I might need Alejandro to be like, heads up, here's some players that you're never gonna fucking know. Like you're not gonna know. I'm like, you gotta give me some kind of heads up. Give me a talking point. The guy from Faye whatever Nude or whatever. Yeah. That guy. I was like, I looked at Karen and I was like. Well, if somebody knows anything about him, you let me know in the comments or whatever. And then I was gonna fake take it, and I think my fake take was, I guess that's our substitute instead of Gravenberch alongside a generational player. I didn't know what else to say. So, but anyway, y'all can do. I give you the news. You do your own research. I do as little as possible.
Pronouncing the name was easy, right?
Which one? That one. Which one was
Famous
that
playing.
one? What was his name?
It was easy.
Oh yeah. It was simple for me.
Your neighbor. Ask your neighbor. Ask your neighbor.
Exactly. I'm just gonna start using initials for now, and I'll be like, oh yeah, AH or whatever his name is. Okay. What do we got here?
We good?
Yeah, we're good.
Yeah, we're good. Sorry.
We're going to Turkish talk.
No.
We'll go for the last question here that I have. You guys can bring up any other things you want after, but. What is the first piece of business Juventus will do in terms of the incomings this summer? So don't worry about need to sell players first to get rid of wages or whatever, yada, yada, yada. What is the first piece of business coming in this summer? Whether it's right winger that's coming in, or is it Romeo Agresti's mysterious center midfielder that's going to be great? What is it going to be? And we'll start with Ale.
Going off the names we're being linked with at the moment, I would say right winger. Zaniolo. I will say Zaniolo. I will give you the name.
Zaniolo first?
Yeah, based on the things you're reading, and what's the most, would I say easiest? Like the most, I don't say that, like the most obvious name out there. Like its agent is flirting. Like at the moment, it doesn't even look like Roma will match anything close to what we're offering. So I'm saying Zaniolo.
Okay. Next is Davide.
We're going to get a left back that nobody's heard of from Brazil, so we can learn off Alexandro for the next 2 years.
Right on.
Okay, maybe not that horrible. I hope it's not that horrible. But I can see the midfield deal taking a lot longer because they're not going to want to screw it up. They're going to do a lot of research, a lot of dealing there. I think up front, especially on the wings there, those are higher profile players. Those take a bit more time to figure out as well. So you're going to see a full back coming first, I think.
Full back, okay. Left one though, right?
Most likely left back, yeah.
Okay. Do you have a name? Besides random Brazilian?
Grimaldo.
No, at this point, man, I really don't know what
Emerson?
it's going to be.
That's the real mysterious.
Of course you were going to throw that out, Emerson. Man, I don't know. Like,
hey, he checks both boxes, Brazilian and Italian, right? Isn't he? Yeah.
Yeah. Yes. Okay. I guess you're right. Yeah. We'll go with that. Speaking of which, João Pedro, the Brazilian Italian, making his first cap last night.
First and only.
Yeah, first and only. Because
He almost scored.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, a ball got thrown at his hip, so.
Yeah, but if he scored, Justin will be happy.
Oh,
Yeah,
I would be happy too. I'd be wearing my my Italian jersey that's way too small for me. My guts will be showing out for everyone to see just because they would have won.
It is. I mean, as a big guy too, why does Puma have to make him so tiny? Or like they have to make him as tight
Adidas
as
is
possible
worse.
Oh, yeah, really? See, I feel like Adidas has been a little bit better because like
man,
mine, the nips are right out. Like they're poking at you.
Hey, do that like thing where you put band-aids on them or something.
I might need to. I might need to discover it up so you just see it. Like, yeah, it's padded up.
The Vaseline will soften them up so they don't go so hard.
Oh, you don't like the stock or what?
Hey, it's entertainment, my guy. This is what we do. You can only talk so much serious sports talk, you know. So yeah, but the nips. No, but I was disappointed because like I have it over here, just over here waiting, just for me to throw on that Italian jersey. Didn't wear it yesterday because I was working. I thought I was gonna get a chance, and here we are. Don't want to get to wear it for another I don't know how many years. All right, whose turn is it? We finished first.
Because
Oh,
Alan went Zaniolo, Davide went random Brazilian left back, and now it's you.
See, I think this Mercado is an interesting one because it has the potential to be a big one when it comes to like how many guys that they could sign, or it could be like a wet fart where we end up getting like, oh, that's what we end up with. We're gonna end up with some midfielder we've never heard of because we can't afford or Zaniolo stays at Roma, whoever stays, whatever. But I feel like it has to be the first thing has to be the big one. Is what I feel like. I feel like if you're going to toss money and the time into it, it should be the big one because they're not selling it like they had with Chiesa, where it was like, you might get a super secret special prize if we sell a couple players. And you fans would be so happy if this happens. And then it doesn't. And then I was like, I don't know if it's going to happen. We end up with nothing. So in this circumstance, I feel like as much hype as in building, I feel like you've got to go big to start it. And then you can start filling out those other pieces, depending on how much money you're gonna spend into this. They probably won't do this. It'll probably be something where I just don't give a crap and I have to talk about it and be like, I think I have this player that I don't know who the hell he is. Hopefully he does something okay. I don't know. But at the same time, I just feel like, of course the big deals are the ones that take the longest. I don't know. Yep. The answer is I don't bleep and know. So if it were me,
very good answer.
Telling you how I would do it, I would go with the big time name to hype Juventus fans up after another lackluster season where they barely sneak into the top 4 and don't have any trophies this year.
Okay. I got a couple more mini questions about this. Do you think it's going to be more active than last summer?
God, I hope so.
This is free flowing. Anyone
can
answer.
I mean, sorry, I apologize. I know it's just talk, but it has to be, right?
Right. Yeah.
Roll with it, man.
I mean, because last summer it was basically Locatelli the entire time until at the end.
That's what I'm saying. I think that was the most. It was the worst way to start a channel.
It was
a YouTube channel.
It was literally just Locatelli watch every day, and then at first we peppered in with my dream of Donnarumma, and I would just be like, "Oh, Donnarumma's gonna come, and I'm gonna be happy." And then at the time I was hating on Szczesny because Szczesny wasn't performing well, and all that was going on. I still forget that there was anybody else besides Locatelli in that I call it class. Yeah. You know what I mean? I just think of I forget that Kyle George, and then wait, who else was in there?
Moise Kean.
Yeah. I mean, that's how forgettable they are.
Yeah.
Injured and then useless.
See how bored I is? That's how I was last summer.
He's not even paying attention.
I know, that's what I mean.
He's ready to be done with this. He's like, I think he may have muted us, on his ears. Or he's frozen. I can't remember.
I was listening to something. Apparently, Chiellini told a big right reporter, a very good one, that it was his last game for Italy. So you can basically say he's going to call it a day, I think. If that's his last game.
Who said that?
A good journalist. A very good one. Chiellini told him it's done.
Oh, Chiellini.
For Italy, going off that, I think he's going to call it a day.
I mean, I think it makes the most sense to everybody. I mean, we'll talk about it tomorrow, but it makes the most sense for him just to wrap it up and move on to this next part of life and actually recover his legs or whatever it is that keeps breaking.
So we do think we're going to be more active in the summer. We better be. I think, answering this specific question, I think if we're going free agent hunting, we're going to that's the first signing we'll make. like Rudiger, Pogba, one of those guys.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Just because
I mean that. Yeah.
by them, we don't. There's less stuff to do. More straightforward, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
That would be enough to build up some hype with the fan base too. If you get a guy
for
like
sure.
Pogba,
If it's Rudiger or Pogba,
even
yeah.
Rudiger, yeah.
Like I personally don't want Rudiger, but people will want Rudiger, so that's why people could get hyped. So
What I don't want to hear at all. I don't want to even mention it. Like if it does, I may not even mention it on the freaking channel. But I don't want to hear. We need to sell these guys before we do this or that or whatever it is. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it once.
Yeah, but Arriva said that, did he not?
Yeah, he said that.
Yeah, you already listed the players.
Yeah. I mean, well, but with Bernardeschi, Dybala, you're just saying bye. Like you're just pushing him out. You don't have to do anything. You don't have to sell them. But Rabiot, you have to sell. Alexander, you have to sell, right?
Yeah.
So those are two. I mean, Ramsey's coming back.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta do something about that first and foremost.
Yeah, you
But
need to sell.
I know, but I say that's what I don't want to hear. I don't want to hear that because you can't. Like, it's fine. Go sell, but don't just keep putting us on pause and be like, well, maybe nothing's gonna happen because like if they want to, they can get a piece in and figure it out.
Yeah.
They can, but I think that's how we operated the last few years. I don't think they're gonna operate like that. They need to make sure because remember, the previous season were like 2-3 players out of the squad not making the list. That's not happening with him. I think he needs to have insurance that Arthur is leaving. Rabiot,
I think he is the perfect guy to do that and install that philosophy. Like him compared to Paratici is so different, and I love it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It's so much fun. Like listening.
Paratici's almost like a pushover, like a soft dude.
Yeah.
And like this guy is like he's head of the mafia. It seems like.
Yeah.
He's as cutthroat as it gets, and I do love that. And it's fun. Like he's cutthroat, and he'll say anything. Whatever comes to the top of his head and his mind, he'll say it. And like Paratici, you're gonna get all this like nice goody stuff when it comes to players. He loves players. I mean, if it were Paratici, I'd imagine both Bernardeschi and Dybala would be renewed right now.
100%.
Like, I think, with as much money as they needed.
Maybe not Dybala.
I bet you though, he's a big teddy bear. I bet you he goes home, he's a big teddy bear.
Oh,
100%. He's an asshole to his wife.
Yeah, that's 100%.
I can see that. I can definitely see that. Yeah.
Those are traits that, 100%. You're a pushover. You say yes to your job, and then you go home to your wife. I hate my job.
Yeah, and he kicks his puppy.
Oh, absolutely. If he has a puppy, he's kicking it.
Oh, he's kicking it. Yeah. Alejandro wants nothing to do with it.
No. I'm thinking about the question I had in mind, but I forgot.
I'm sorry, I forgot that question.
It was a good one.
Are you good for time or what, Ali? Or you need to go?
I will have like 10 max, and then I need to go to sleep. Really.
Yeah, because you gotta wake up in like 5 hours. Great. Is there any questions that you guys have? I know the chat was good today. They were
I'm sorry if I didn't put up every chat. But
I got a couple things though. So I was reading. I love transfermarket.com. Love it.
Yeah.
It shows injuries. It shows stats. It shows market values. So I saw Rudiger and Jorginho haven't been injured in 3 years. They did not miss a game through injury in 3 years. Mm-hmm. If they happen to come to Juventus, do they miss match day 1? And what do you do if they miss match day 1 with a groin injury?
I mean, then we're gonna be back. We're gonna be back in that boat of like they're training too hard. You're way too hard on them guys. You need to let them nap.
Wait, one sec.
It's like Zakaria though.
Oh, one sec. So Justin is nobody's gonna say anything about Justin faking an American accent.
Faking what?
You're fake American.
So like the way he speaks is fake because
which part? Which part?
Now it's fake. Now it's fake. When you do your American voice, that's a real one, right?
Oh, so my voice is this one.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Hi guys.
I knew it.
I have to talk like a Muppet. Hi guys. Today on Sesame Street. Can't do Cookie Monster. My wife can do Cookie Monster really well. I cannot. Otherwise, I would do Cookie Monster's voice the entire show. Anyway.
Doesn't he just chew cookies? Anyways, go.
Over
our points.
Okay, I can't do it. What was it? everybody just left the channel. Everybody just liked the video. Everybody just unsubscribed right now. No, but we did. That's one comment. Sorry, I do want to answer that question. The one comment I do want to say is you were saying, good point. There were a lot of people in the chat. Really appreciate everybody that tuned in. Maybe there are some questions that people threw in there that we unfortunately, not to say ignored, but we were debate show full on. We're actually giving you content instead of dancing around it. Maybe we can go back in the next video or something live we can do, and we can answer some of those questions because I thought they had some good ones.
We can do an FAQ. It's international still, so we can still do that.
A lot of time. Well,
Okay, so who's going to say something about my Rudiger Jorginho missing match day 1 next year?
I wouldn't be surprised. I will say that.
You won't be surprised. Man, I actually want to do I want to see who we're trying to get. I want to see because if it's Zaniolo, then yes, he's injury prone, whatever. Like I want to go see if Raspadori comes. I want to see his history, and I want to see how many games he misses this year or next year.
Here's the thing: a lot of people are crushing Jorginho after yesterday, and like when we talk about the Mercado, how much do we put blame on him really for that match? You know what I mean? Like, is it? I understand, but what I'm saying is, right now, everybody's so reactionary. I know we're all we did it as well. Of like, none of these bums need to be on Juve, whatever.
Hold on. Are you saying yesterday specifically, or the penalties missed?
Well, I am crushing him for the penalties missed.
Okay, so yesterday he was not like he was a guy. He was fine. Like he didn't make a mistake.
And we don't need him to take penalties.
Right. Well.
Yeah.
but what I'm saying is though is I'm asking because so many people switched on it, like all the people that were linked to Jorginho, whatever. Zaniolo isn't even a part of that, but like those players, the Italian players, everybody's like, we don't need any of those bums now, yada 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 yada. And I'm like, as frustrated, it's so reactionary, and as frustrated as I am, he's still a solid player. Like,
I went live yesterday.
Juventus, he'd be one of our most important players.
I said not on a 4-year deal. No way.
No.
That's my issue. And also really quickly, because you said Raspadori, I wouldn't mind him coming in. I saw him yesterday. He's like an energizing bunny. Like he reminds me a bit of Chiesa. He gives you something.
But again,
when he came out,
it can't be for Dybala.
No, it's for Keane. It's for Keane. But when he came on, even yesterday, like there was a feeling like, okay, something's gonna happen finally.
Yeah.
It was different. Yep. So I like that about him.
Mm-hmm.
But like you said,
100%.
Not for Dybala, it's Keane.
Yeah. Hasta, Julian's not saying he wants just to experiment on him, but he wants to know the truth. What is the issue?
I want to see if they do come, what's going to happen.
Yeah. Is it Juve that's causing this? That's what. Yeah. Right.
We're gonna need another spreadsheet for this.
Yeah.
Let's start taking stats.
Yeah. So. Anything else?
No, because I'm not coming on the question I had.
I mean, yeah.
I'm forgetting.
Ali's already asleep. Let's put him to bed.
He tuned us out like half an hour ago when he was on his phone like this.
Let's get you
I was checking the Canadian.
We'll warm up the glass of milk for you. We'll get you to bed.
I think give him a little kiss.
Yeah, Hasta saying Raspadori Zaniolo, that's the no-brainer. That's Raspadori all day.
Yeah, because I want a different right winger. Right? So
Yeah.
Yeah. See, I almost viewed it. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That's fine.
Justin, Zaniolo. No.
Oh, it's happening, and you're gonna have to bend the knee. You're gonna bend the knee every time he scores a goal. You're gonna have to give him a little kiss, and you're gonna have to apologize.
You're gonna actually have to shave your head.
Yeah, you're gonna actually shave your head.
I will buy his jersey and wear it every day.
Yeah,
if scoring goals.
I do want to point out that you are a fraud and you are fraudulent. You said you shaved your head, and here we are in the channel. How many months after Vlahovic is signed, and you still haven't shaved a single hair? I don't even think you've shaved your beard at all. I don't think you've even touched it up a little.
Yeah, I go in here.
Okay. At least you got that. You got the cheeks lined up a little bit.
Yeah.
There you go. All right. Well, that's fine. Sorry, I was reading the chat. Okay, yeah, there's questions. I appreciate the questions. Let's do those. Let's save them and do it another time. Apologies, guys, everybody that is in the chat, but it's been a long one.
Yeah. So next week we'll just do a Q&A.
Yeah.
And then everyone can get their questions in, and then we'll just go rapid fire. Boom, boom, boom.
I still kind of want to do it, but I don't know. I like the debate shows, to be honest. We still,
Yeah, we can do that also. Like,
again,
we play on Sunday, so preview needs to be on Saturday. So until Friday, there's really nothing, no game.
Yeah,
true.
I'll try and get better questions, obviously, because you guys agreed on everything again. Because you
I
guys
will
are
come.
bummed.
I will come up with one, at least one for the next one.
Yeah.
Instead of
making all the time.
Well,
maybe,
I will do my best. Like
if I know who's coming on that show, everybody picks one question.
Okay.
Send them over, and then the fifth one, I will ask on YouTube in a poll or something.
Okay.
So the YouTube members or like the subscribers can ask one.
Yeah.
We'll do that next time.
Yeah, if we can get enough, I will, and early enough, I can like fake take and definitely argue with you guys because I love yelling and screaming. So that's what we need. Anyway.
Okay.
So Justin is
what we
fake.
learned today. Yeah, I was gonna say what we learned today is Justin's fake, and he cares more about the Italian national team than Juventus.
Yeah.
But he's on a Bianconeri Zone channel, so.
I mean, if you didn't know that I'm fake, I literally get on the channel and go, "What's up, guys? Welcome to the Bianconeri Zone. My name's Justin Sofro. What is up, dudes? Hit that like button." And
You're always
like,
happy.
I'm the happiest guy ever. Yeah.
We have to have a Bianconeri Zone as a branch for Justin to run.
I might start the Azzurri Zone. I might do it. I might, overtake it. Hey, if we get more attention, I might
Great.
just be.
I'm gonna do a video every 3 months because that's the only time.
Yeah.
just one video. See, I'll get like 5 subscribers a year, and we're gonna go. It's just a slow build. It's a slow burn. We'll get there. We're coming for you. I think Davide was like, "Peace out. I'm done."
Yeah. He's like a Azzurri Zone. Oh my goodness! I already signed up for too many zones.
It's maple syrup was running again.
Maples. Yeah, Maples.
Do we wait for him to come back and sign off or what?
I have no idea what it is.
I mean, we can do whatever. I don't know. I guess. Davide just left us, so it's fine. Just go ahead. We can share stuff. You go ahead.
No, you go ahead. You do the classic yell and scream stuff, and then we'll end.
Oh, he's
he's
back. He
Yeah,
didn't
sorry.
leave us.
No, I just had to let the dog out real quick. Sorry about that.
Right on.
All right, I'll do it. What is up, dudes? If you can go in and hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and hit that bell icon, stay notified for all of our latest videos. If you haven't already, make sure you follow Bianconeri Zone at Bianconeri Zone on Twitter, Instagram, and even Facebook. You can also follow Alejandro at AlejandroBZ on Twitter. You can follow Julian at Genotti151 on Twitter as well. You can follow myself at Justin Sofro on Twitter if you feel so inclined. Davide, if you want to share yours, or I know it's like a secret one where you don't want people to really know.
No. I mean, this is a new one.
Oh,
this is a new one. We can share this.
Oh, he's got a real one now, guys. Okay, what is it?
It's at Dog Daddy Davide. I will type it in.
Dog Daddy.
I like alliteration. I went with it.
That's good.
It's Dog Daddy and Davide.
I have a lot of dogs and I breed dogs, so it's a thing.
That sounds like a.
He breeds with dogs.
See, yeah. Oh, here she is. Here she
There
is.
you go.
Oh.
Oh wow.
Oh yeah.
She's my princess.
Oh
yes.
He's getting her. Oh yeah, he's looping it up tonight. All right.
Oh baby. All right, good.
I'm gonna quit the stream.
All right, but seriously though, guys, we appreciate everybody who's tuned in as always. Make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you hit the subscribe button as well. If you haven't already, I don't know what you're doing. Also consider joining our member squad. You can come in, hang out with us, do some of these lives, do some other stuff that we're going to do here in the future. We appreciate our members. They're the reason we're able to do this each and every day and why you get daily videos and all that good stuff. So thank you, Davide, for joining us as always. Julian, Alejandro, everybody, it was a lot of fun.